Oh, okay. I, okay. Well, that's pretty nice. I guess it OBS updated, so I don't have to actually press start stream on YouTube anymore. It just works on the software. Oh, that's pretty cool. I was bamboozled. I'm like, oh crap, it's not working. I was panicking at first. I'm like, oh, is it not working? It's still a blank screen on YouTube. Okay. Well, that's nice. All right. Okay. Let's see if it works out. Just gonna get my preview screen on. Yeah, I was so not ready for that. For like, what was it, YouTube Live to just start working instantly, just because I've had problems in the past where it's like, oh, it took me like, was it 5 or 10 minutes for it to actually boot up? So it's like, oh, dang, it actually worked out. Yep. So this is gonna be an unboxing stream of Magic: The Gathering Modern Horizons 3, mainly because I like I saw that I hit 4,000 subscribers and I was like, "Oh, wow, I was not expecting this to happen." It's like cuz I was expecting it to happen in like, I don't know, in like a month or like in 3 weeks or 2 weeks, just because I am so used to just like not checking up on the channel or the analytics, mainly because I just upload it from my phone sometimes, like some of the videos I just upload from my phone, so like I don't even get to see the analytics or anything. And yeah, I was just like really surprised that like the one time I actually go through my computer just to check, like, okay, just do my regular emails. I'm like, oh wow, congrats, you hit 4,000 subscribers. I'm like, oh wow, I was not expecting that so fast. So I'm like, yeah, I'm thankful for everyone for subscribing to me, and like I said, majority of my stuff are just low quality posts or like shit posts. So like I'm just so grateful for everyone for subscribing and just giving me all those views. And really, like, I wasn't expecting this, and this is just like a very impromptu stream because I ordered what's it like was it I tried to order the Akiba Rangers, so from my community post, like I posted the photo of my Akiba Rangers, like the figure arts figures, and like I managed to actually find them online. Like like they're like a decade old, but I managed to find them online. And I was actually like, I found like all three of them plus the season two figures, but I just wanted the season one figures because I thought they looked better. And yeah, I had to basically order them separately from three from two separate stores, and one of the stores took longer to ship. So when I hit the 4,000 subscriber milestone, oh, I was like, oh no, I wanted to actually do that. What was it? I want to actually do an Akiba Rangers video to celebrate the 3,000 subscriber milestone, but unfortunately, because it is international shipping and I paid for more of the cheaper shipping options, it took longer to ship. And like, yeah, hopefully, I'm praying that it might arrive, this week for the yellow ranger from Akiba Rangers. And hopefully I can film it in one day, less bloopers and just more practice for me being on camera. So hopefully that works out. But yeah, it's just like, sorry for not having a video for the 3,000 subscriber ones. I was the Akiba Rangers video where I just go over, like, just opening the box, doing unboxing video, and just reviewing the toys, just because I somehow became an Akiba Rangers channel. And like majority of people subscribe and watch those two videos, the out of context video and only when they get beaten up. So yeah, I was expecting, was it I was expecting it to film it like at the end of August, and you know post it at probably like August around the 20th section, just because that one I would have to actually use Adobe Premiere Pro and not using CapCut or any other cheap software on my phone. So it's like, oh, okay. I was very surprised. I'm like, like I have, no, like, oh no, I have to actually put more effort into timing and managing my schedule now. It's like, oh no, yeah, because like, just like that was it the one. I forget. Was it like I forget the day. I don't have a calendar with me, or like I don't have the tab with me on my computer right now, so I can't really check. But like, I think it was Thursday. Yeah, I think it might have been Thursday when I found out about that subscriber milestone. So yeah, it's like it's been a while, and like yeah, it's been 2 days, and like yep, still no package, so I can't film it. So I do apologize for everyone. Hopefully, hopefully if once it arrives, I'll film it and I'll post it, and hopefully you guys will enjoy seeing the action figures that are like a decade old. But hopefully you enjoy it, and yeah, hopefully you stay tuned in to see more of my newer stuff. But all right, let's get started with this Magic the Gathering Modern Horizons 3 unboxing. Yeah, so the reason why the reason why I bought this package was, or not this package, this booster box or gift box was because I actually wanted to get back into doing some casual commander at my local OGS with because they have free commander days on I believe I forgot what it was. It was like Tuesdays. Yeah, probably. I forgot what day exactly. I literally forgot what days exactly. So I can't really, cause I know there's like two. Cause I know on like what was it Fridays or so, or yeah, I think Fridays or so they have the draft days or like the competitive days, and then they have the casual ones on the weekdays. So like I wanted to actually get back into using my bear deck in order to do some of the what was it the casual commander games. But unfortunately, what was it like so I found out that I accidentally added a band card into my bear deck, and like, oh crap, I didn't realize it was a banned card. And so I was like, all right, might as well buy some new booster packs and just see if I can get a random green card I can just put into my bear deck. And yeah, I know that's not a good reason to, buy this box, but I was like, oh yeah, I really wanted to play it and like, support the OGS. So I'm like, might as well just buy some booster boxes or buy some packs and just like, see if I can get a random green card to place into my bear deck. Like, it doesn't have to be good because I like I originally wanted to do a video essentially going over like why the bear deck archetype sucks in MTG, even though like it's one of those janky decks where you just play it because it's bears or you like the artwork or you just like the creature type. And yeah, it was just one of those things where, and like, I could have used any other deck. I could have used a blue because I had more free cards to use a blue. But I'm like, nah, I want to play with bears. Bears is more fun. I don't want to actually spend like was it 10 minutes trying to understand an effect and just like play that card and essentially, oh yeah, I forgot like what it did. I essentially forgot what that card does. So yeah, that's if you're tuning in now or tuning in a little bit later or even the day after, yeah, welcome to the stream. This is very it was very impromptu. Wasn't really planning on doing a stream. It was just something like, okay, why not doing it now? And then learn some learn some more streaming techniques. Try to get better in my conversational skills, and have a new setup for streaming. Just trying to get more experience using OBS Studios. And I kind of got it well. You can kind of see my keyboard up here just because I am using my very small desk at home. And so it's like, yeah, it's not really built my table or like my desk. It's not really built for streaming, mainly because so the room I'm in right now, the table is quite small because if I get a bigger table, I can get a bigger table. It's just that, or like a bigger desk or a longer desk. It's just that I was afraid that it might actually hit like the bookshelf, and like it might actually make walking into the room like kind of difficult because if I didn't want to hit the bookshelf, it would have to actually like move towards the actual opening of the door. So it's like, I don't want to actually like impede any of the both directions. But yeah, you never know. Maybe I might change my mind like I did with this stream. All right, so hopefully we can get some good cards. I'm just looking for a couple of green cards to put into my bear deck. I should try to show some of my bear deck, like my Magic the Gathering Commander deck with the bear. After I see what I get in this, in this stream. Yep. So hopefully we can, hopefully we can get something good. I do not know any of the, any of the what was it? So I don't know any of the cards inside specifically, like any of the rare ones. I only know the fact that this is the Eldrazi one, where the Eldrazi returned, mainly because of the what was it? Because I saw the commander deck that was being like sold for 130, and I was like, oh wow, there's an Eldrazi commander deck, and it was Modern Horizons 3. So I'm like, oh, I like Eldrazi. Hopefully I get some Eldrazi there. But mainly looking for bear stuff. But if I get an Eldrazi, I'll be happy for it. It's just I can't make a deck out of it because how hard Eldrazi's are to summon out. But it's like, hey, why not? In 10 years or so, I'll finally have an Eldrazi deck. In 10 years or so, Eldrazi, I can finally play it because I did get a couple of Eldrazi during like the core. Was it like the core sets or when they first showed up in like Zendikar or something like that? And so when I was playing back then, I got a few, but it wasn't any of the good ones. Like it wasn't any of the wasn't like the 10 cost, 12 cost ones, 8 cost. It was literally the 2 or 3 cost ones. The ones where you basically just attack and you make your opponent discard their hand. Yeah, so I'm gonna hopefully Eldrazi and some green cards to put into my deck. But yeah, I have not been playing Magic the Gathering for like 2 or 3 years, so I think I stopped during I want to say Modern Horizons 2, but no, not I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have any. No, not Modern Horizons 2. It was the Viking one. Yeah, it was the one where they went into the Valhalla, the Viking setting. I forgot. Oh, Valheim? Or yeah, it was something like that. Where they went into the Viking setting and they did Viking stuff. That's when I didn't that's when I stopped playing and didn't really buy any new cards. So like I think I'm out it for 2 to 3 years because I don't have any of the Phyrexian stuff when they did a bunch of the Phyrexian ads on YouTube. So I did not actually buy any of those packs. So yeah, this is my first pack in like 2 years, and hopefully I get something good. And when I actually get into a game in my local, LGS, well, hopefully I don't come in last because yeah, if you know anything about bear decks, yeah, they usually get out in the what's it, the first turn, not the first turn, but like the first person to get out, or eh, you might come in third. You might come in third if your two bears that do literally nothing manage to survive long enough. I mean, once you get a board wipe out, your us bear players, we're doomed. We're basically doomed. We can't do anything else. I was like, yeah, us bear players, we're doomed. All right, and let us see how to open this. Yeah, cause man, when a friend of mine bought the Viking pack, the packaging wasn't that great, but like for this one, I was like, wow, they upgraded the packaging. All right, so let's see if I can get it. Okay, perfect. Got that out of the way. Yeah, let's. I was afraid I might be destroying the package in order to get it out. It's like, all right, how do I open this thing? But like, yeah, I was very surprised at how the packaging works. So I was like, all right, I got one with good packaging. Okay, let's see here. So, okay, so it's this. Like, how do I get this out? Yeah, this is this is like my first time with this new packaging setup. So like, don't really know how to actually get it out. But I'm like, okay, got it out. Oh wow, it. Oh, you get some cool artwork. Oh, okay. Oh, hopefully you can see it. I know there's like I don't know how my what's it my room's lighting setup works, but you know I'm very surprised to actually see like my lighting setup actually like be super bright here, because like how I see it, it's like, yeah, it's not that bright. I'm like, oh well, I guess my webcams, it basically picked up, or like I didn't really adjust the settings to it, so like I guess OBS kind of tries to make it the best it can with my webcam. So it's like, Well, hopefully everyone can see the cards correctly. I know there is some like overexposure. Like can't really do anything about that, because since I don't really know how to change that, change it in that direction. But yeah, hopefully everyone can see the artwork, and I would say, yeah, there is some bear right here. Hopefully I can get that bear. Some Eldrazi. I want to say a dragon too, since I was one of the fortunate. I was fortunate enough for when I was living when I was living not where I am now, but like I remember there was a Walmart with yeah, there was a Walmart with the Ur Dragon set, and this was before it became super expensive. Like there was a Walmart where I think it was the one where I went to. Yeah, because I remember vividly that there was an Ur Dragon, like there was an Ur Dragon set, and it wasn't the super expensive one because this was back when Magic was it experimental with Commander. So I was one of the few who actually bought that set, and I was like, oh, nice, Ur Dragon, and I don't know how to play it. And like I don't know how to play it, so like hopefully I can get more dragons, more to actually be able to play that Ur Dragon Commander, Eldrazi, just so I can actually have a deck that uses Eldrazi and not having to rely on like I'm an Eldrazi player, but I only can play two Eldrazi, just because like I can only afford two. And yeah, hopefully I can get this bear. Hopefully it's a green bear, like just green. I think it's just green. All right. Yeah, hopefully everything's good. I think. Oh, okay, that's why it's. Oh, that's why my previous screen froze. I literally had it on pause. Okay. Oh, okay. I think there's a dice inside. Right. I didn't. Yeah, I didn't check the. I didn't actually look at the packaging on the back. So like, I don't know what exactly is in. It's in the Oh yeah, there's a dice. Oh. Oh wow. It's the what? It's the dice where what is it? It has like little sparkle dust inside. Oh, wow, and not to mention it's one of the bigger dices. It's like I was expecting the little like the tiny cheap plastic dice, but like no, they actually give you like a pretty cool looking dice. Yeah. Oh man, that overexposure. Oh boy. Yeah. Let me see. Mm, oh nope, never mind. Okay, I guess it just adjusts it. So okay, so like if I go close, oh yeah, if I go closer, so like okay, I guess I have to actually what is it? I guess I have to actually put my hand more downwards to the more farther away from the camera because like oh wow the lighting just like oh my god my eyes, but like yeah it's pretty good. I'm kind of happy with this dice. Continue my journey as a dice goblin. So yeah, kind of happy with the purchase or just the dice in general. Watch the dice is just gonna be the one thing that's gonna be good from the packs. Well, it's hard to read for anyone else on the table, but like it's hard to read for anyone else on the table, mainly because it is blue on blue and like the white dust. It's not, you know, it doesn't really help mainly because the blue is so dark. So it's like, it's not really, it's not really what I would go for. I like to go for more readability. Making sure everyone at the table can actually see my dice and see how cool my dice are, but also see the actual number. Whereas in this one, it's like, the the background and how it looks with the dust and everything is cool. It's just the actual coloring of the numbers and like I don't know. It's like I wish it was like I don't know, maybe make it yellow or make it green or just, maybe even red. Like make it a brighter color instead of, you know, blue on blue or, dark blue on light blue, mainly because like it's hard to tell. And especially if you're, if you're farther away from me at the table, it's like, yeah, that's gonna be impossible to read. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's see all of the. I think yeah, I got 9 here, and then one collector's booster. Oh no, I don't have a. I don't think I. Oh no, no, I don't have a collector's booster. Never mind. Oh no, wait, hold on. Oh no, it's in one of these. Okay, so lands and oh no, never mind. There it is. I just couldn't tell. Okay, so I do have the collector's boosters. Okay, because I thought one of the collector's boosters was in one of like the white packs. Because I was like, huh. It's like okay, so you actually do get a collector's booster. I thought I just shoved it into here to save on shipping costs or packaging costs. But like, oh, neato. All right, and then here's some of the tokens here. Okay, you know, way better than what was it? Way better than the Viking one. I remember, just because the Viking one was not this, was not this thought out. It's like, oh, way better than that one. Neat. Okay. Right. Let me put those away so we can start unpacking. Okay. Let's see here. We can. All right. I guess I'll go for the collector's one last. Okay. All right. I guess we're gonna start. Oh, what are we gonna get? Okay. Brewster last. Hmm. Dark black spell. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. You gain one life for each of its colors. Well, that's actually pretty good. It's like, because it's planeswalkers. So that's pretty good. Yep, so I got this. Yeah, my camera said that's pretty bad. Alright, so wing it. Alright, instant. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Put a flying counter on it. Oh, okay. Well, let's see if I can get. Nope, not too. Yeah, I should probably have it zoomed in more. Maybe. But if I get something rare, then probably I'll make it zoom in. But like that'll maybe be for my next stream. Probably for if I can actually get some Bloomburrow sets. If they don't actually run out, then hopefully I can do another stream where it's a better setup. But like hopefully everyone can see it. See it well this time. Just because like I probably in 3 weeks I can do a Bloom Barrel stream, mainly because they're super popular and it's not even released now. But like I keep seeing them like sold out everywhere, both online and what was it, and at like stores. So it's like all right, so it's like yeah, the pre-release packs are like sold out. Like you have to actually just attend the pre-releases in order to actually get to you gotta actually sign up for pre-releases, and even then they're super popular because it's one of the more cuter or like the one where like the artwork really showcases the cards. So I'm like, all right, let's you know hopefully hopefully my local game store or even some of the online outlets and they actually have some. So well, hopefully I can get some and show it up on stream. Okay, so red card. It's not dragon related, but hopefully it works out. Oh, this is the take control of your creature. Oh, this is actually really good. Oh, but it's a 4. Oh, it's a 4 cost though. But it's still good. This could be a game-winning card. Okay. Ooh, Faithful Watchdog. So when it enters the battlefield, it gets 3+1/+1 counters on it. Hmm. All right. Not that good, but hey, it's a dog card, so maybe I'll place it in. You know, if I actually make a dog deck. Okay, Nyxborn Hydra. It has Bestow, Reach, Trample. When it enters the battlefield, it enters with X+1/+1 counters. Yep, typical Hydra stuff. And enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each +1/+1 counter on it, and it has Reach and Trample. Oh, okay. So it's a Hydra that doubles itself, but also, you know, and also, it gets Reach and Trample. Oh, okay. The reach part is probably the best part of this. Trample, it comes with the green creature, but and I'm glad there's a Hydra with a reach, mainly because mainly because let's say like whenever you're playing with green, flying's like always a pass. And so, like, when you're playing as blue as green, it's like, all right, I can't do anything against your flyers. I guess I gotta trample all your creatures now. All right, Scurry Sentry. Hmm. All right, let's see here. Not really that good. Just menace and enters the battle. When it enters the battlefield, attacks it connives. I don't know what connive does. Draw a card and then discard a card. If you discard a non-land card, put a +1/+1 counter on this. Okay, so it just boosts itself. All right, not really looking to put that into a deck. Oh, land. All right, right. All right. So it's plains. Oh no, it's was it white land with a plains, wa- water, and black. Okay, so sacrifice it. Search my library for a basic plain, swamp, or I. Oh, so it's like a fetch land, but it's Oh, okay. So it's basically a tapped fetch land. Kind of, it's kind of. You do have the option to just discard it and draw a card. Oh, nice. I'm actually surprised this wasn't uncommon, mainly because it is kind of a fetch land type of ability. It doesn't fetch all of it, but it places it on tap. But that's still pretty good because it puts your deck at like a 98 or even was it a 58 if you're playing standard. Okay. Oh, that's good. I can actually if I actually play a five-color deck, I can use that, and I don't have to buy fetch lands. Yeah, so my camera's around diagonally, so like unfortunately you can't see any like you can't see the full text, but hopefully I guess hopefully everyone knows knows what these cards are, or like if they're shiny they show up. So okay, Riddlegate Gargoyle. When it enters the battlefield, okay, you get some energy. Uh, okay, get not. I don't really play energy decks, so like not that great. Okay, so Dread Mobile. Okay, so the vehicle. Sacrifice another artifact or creature. I put a +1/+1 counter on Dread Mobile. Okay, I mean, menaces that. Good sack ability. I mean, it's crew one, so that's good. But like, yeah, I don't play. I only play blue vehicle decks mainly for the mechs and like the robots. But like, it's a swamp or black card, so I'm like, yeah, I can't really put it into my vehicles or like my mech deck because mechs are black. I know mechs are blue and white, so I'm like, yeah, I can't really do anything about that. Static Prism or Static Prison. Oh, when it enters the battlefield, exile a target non-land permanent and opponent controls until Static Prison leaves the battlefield. Okay, good exile. And I get 2 energy. At the beginning of your pre-combat phase, sacrifice, Static Prism unless you pay 1 energy. Alright, so it's like a 2-turn removal. Yeah, okay, 2-turn removal, so pretty good. Yeah, early game or late game, pretty good. Not the best, but like I can use this, if I need an alternative. Okay. Oh, Merfolk. Royal Cartographer. Landfall. When a land enters the battlefield under my control, I get an energy. Wow. I'm okay. So I guess Modern Horizons 3 is a ton of energy. It's like I guess it does a ton. There's a ton of energy builds or synergy. Okay, tap it, pay 6 energy, draw 3 cards. Nice. Merfolks draw cards. Yeah, I can see why it's uncommon. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, oh my god! I think this is one of the ones. Is this actually? Because I think this is good. Or like, what is it? Is this actually? I think this is one of the more expensive cards because it has and it doesn't have the modern artwork. Because I'm looking at the artwork here and like it doesn't look as the modern as the ones I just have on my pile right here. So like I think this is one of an older reprint just because the artwork looks way older. So Ophiomancer. At the beginning of each upkeep, if you control no snakes, create a 1/1 snake creature token with Death Touch. Alright, yeah, pretty good. Ophiomancer. Alright, a black, might have a token generated for snakes. But it's not. It's a human shaman. It's not a. It's not an actual snake creature. It's a human shaman. So I'm like, if I want to do some snake cards, like have some snake cards and do pretty well, like I can't do anything with it. Gotta play some human cards or shaman cards. But hey, I think I got a pretty good card. Pretty good reprint. Think it's a reprint. Just I'm only thinking it's a reprint because of the artwork being so so old looking compared to the newer ones. Oh, I got another rare. No, yeah, I got another rare. Carbon. But it's all black. I wanted green. Oh my! I don't think. Oh, I got one green. I'm like, I wanted green, not black. But let's see what it does. Emerge from artifact. Oh, no, that's new. Emerge from artifact. Pay 7 with 2 black. I may pay this spell by sacrificing an artifact and paying the emerge cost reduced by that artifact's mana value. Okay. So when it enters the battlefield, target opponent exiles the top card of the library. Okay, that's pretty good. A card at random from the graveyard. Okay, so it procs two areas, and a card at random from the hand. Oh, from their hand. Wow, this is one of the few. Oh wow, this is one of the few black cards that actually takes away makes our opponent discard cards. You may then cast a spell from among them exiled this way without paying its mana cost. Oh wow, wow, it's okay. So you get basic. Oh, this is really good. You basically get a free spell if yeah, yeah, you get a free spell or like a free usage. That's really good. But it's a 6 though. It's a 6 of a 5/5. So, I mean, if you're in late game and you're really desperate, I guess I can use Crabination or my Demon Crab. But I'm like, I mean, it's a fun spell to use just because of the randomness. And hey, you manage to get a high level spell or like a high mana cost spell, like, hey, it's free to use. And like, you don't have a board state. This is pretty good. And then up, I got a foil uncommon. Okay, so it's an artifact. Okay, so Solar Transformer enters the battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, I get 3 energy. Okay, and then pay, you know, tap it. I pay 1 energy. I get 1 mana of any color. All right, so it's an energy mana dork, but it's worse than I thought. It's like so not as good. And then I got a servo. Oh, cool energy counter. That's pretty. Oh, I didn't realize they come with energy counters or energy resolve. That's pretty cool. You know. Okay, so I am quite happy I got a reprint. Hopefully, it might be outspoken there, but hopefully it's a reprint. Hopefully it's a reprint. Okay. All right. That's what's it? One down, 9 more to go. Oh, don't want to bend. Oh, okay. Oh, I got an art card. Let's see. That's it. Oh, okay. Don't know who that is, but yeah, nice, nice art, nice artwork. Whoever did, whoever. Oh, Sach. Oh, I don't know how it's pronounced, but like Satya Aetherflux Genius. I think that's the card name. And then it's by Cosmin Podar. Yeah, it's a neat artwork. Really love the pecs and the muscles. And the beard and mustache. Yeah, great artwork. Hopefully you continue to do more art for Wizard of the Coast. And they're paying you well. So yeah, good for you. Okay, so all right, let's start going over the cards. Oh yes, I finally got a green card. All right, so Elf Shaman Mutant. Okay, adapt to, and when this card has one or more counters on it, I can whenever one or more +1/+1 counters I put on Evolution Witness, return target permanent card from my graveyard to my hand. Oh, this could actually work well with my bear deck. And it's like, hmm, because oh, but I would have to put all those +1/+1 counters on it in order to actually return my bears back from the graveyard instead of actually putting +1/+1 counters on my bears. So I'm like, yeah, because bear decks don't really have a lot of bear a graveyard type of synergies, or you have to basically put them on the field and hopefully they don't die in the first turn. Yeah, hope this might be able to get some like 2/2 bears back into my field. Okay, I'm just a bit thirsty there, but yeah, I'm glad I have a green card that's actually pretty good. Okay, so Kami of Jealous Thirst, Death Touch. Each opponent loses 2 life and I gain 2 life. This ability costs 5 less to activate if I've drawn 3 or more cards this turn. Activate only once each turn. Alright, never mind, that kind of sucks for me. Don't really know what I'm going to use it for. Alright, Airy Auxiliary. Let's see, when it enters the battlefield, support 2. Okay, so 4 cost for 3/3, and I can put counters on it. Never mind. A Molten Gatekeeper. Alright, when it enters the battlefield, I deal 1 damage to each opponent, and then I can unearth it. Yeah, okay. Maybe if I get if I get that, maybe if at the end of the game, if we all have ones at the 1 health, or like someone has 1 health, maybe it'd be good if I play a red deck. But no. Hey, tune the narrative. Oh my god, this is actually. I think this is a really good card. It says draw a card and I get 2 energy. It's a it's a draw a card for 1 Oh, yeah, for 1 blue. This is why is this a common? This should be an uncommon. Oh, it's like, yeah, I draw a card and I get 2 energy. Like, this is great with energies decks. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Like, I'm definitely putting that into my into a blue deck just with a draw a card draw a card effect. Hey, got another got another tapped fetch land, or like a landscape. But this one is for, hey, this one's for green cards and white and blue. So, hey, I'm happy I got land. Yes, yes, I got an Eldrazi. It's a common Eldrazi, but it's still an Eldrazi. So like, hope, yeah, it's like I got a Eldrazi card. Yay! Warp Tusker. Now it's a I got so no, I got so bamboozled by this Eldrazi Boar Beast. I thought it was Eldrazi Bear Beast. I'm like, oh my god, is it an Eldrazi Bear? Oh no, never mind. It's a boar. I can't use this, but it's like I got Eldrazi, so mission complete on that one, or task complete on that one. When I cast or cycle Warp Tuskers, create a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature token. With sacrifice this creature, add, colorless land. Okay, yep, it is whatever, mana dork. So, I'm happy I got Eldrazi. Consuming Corruption. Okay, Consuming Corruption. It deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker, and I gain X life, where X is the number of swamps I control. Alright, okay. I don't know what to use that for. And then Tamio meets the Story Circle. Okay, so Saga. Until my next turn, whenever a creature attacks me or a planeswalker, it gets -2, -2 attack until end of turn. Alright. Okay, so second one, discard any number of cards and investigate twice for each card discarded this way. Okay. Shuffle up to 3 target cards from my graveyard into my library. Alright, that is essentially useless. Ooh, I got one of those cards with land. Oh, land on the back. Alright. Glasswing Grace, enchant creature, get a +2/+2, and has flying and lifelink. Okay, that could be pretty good. You know, use it. Oh, it's a double. It's a double like it's a what can be black or white. Oh my god. No, this is gonna be really good for if I actually play that deck. All right, Shrieking Drake. When it enters the battlefield, return a creature you control to its owner's hand. Okay, could be a good card to just flash in if I do you put in the flash deck, or or if I have some red enchantments unfortunately on my creature or black enchantments, that could be pretty good. Oh, Flare of Cultivation. I may sacrifice a non-to. Oh, that I think this is pretty good. I assumed I have one more card. Oh, I have two more cards left. I think that's pretty good. I think this is pretty good. It's a green card. What I was aiming for. This is a green card. I think this is pretty good. Oh. Flare of Cultivation. I may sacrifice a non-token green creature rather than pay this spell's mana cost. Search my library for up to two basic land cards. Reveal those cards. Put one onto the battlefield tapped and the other one into my hand. Then shuffle. Wow. Okay, so it's a magic tutoring. It's a land tutor card. Hmm. Okay, so yeah, sacrifice a non-token green creature, and I can play this without its mana cost. I think that's why it's rare. That's why it's rare. It's because you can basically skip the mana cost if you just sacrifice, your bear or just a random, elf or just whatever weak creature you have on the first turn. Oh well, Flare of Cultivation, that's pretty good. And I got a okay, that was my one rare. I only got one rare from this pack. But it was a green card, so I'm happy with that. All right, Wing It. Oh, instant. Oh, I already got this one, and I got a forest. Well, I got one rare and a forest, so yeah, that's pretty good. I finally have a card I can put in my bear deck. That's pretty good, I assume. Oh, I assume that's pretty good. Okay, next one. Yeah, if I'm just doing duplicates of a card, I'm just gonna skip over it. I'm not gonna say the effect, mainly because I'm like, it's not the card I can't put that in my bear deck, so it's like, oh well, like oh well. Hopefully I can, put in the future deck. Galvanic Discharge. All right, more energy-based cards. I choose a target creature or planeswalker. I get 3 energy, and then I may pay any amount of energy, and this deals as much damage to that permanent. Okay, not an energy player, but sure. One. Oh, another energy card. Electrozoa. Flying. Oh, flash and flying. Nice. When it enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy. Okay, that's kind of good, but I really like the flash and flying part. At the beginning of my pre-combat phase, I may tap it. Oh, never mind. I read the last effect. It's not good. I had to pay. I had to pay 1 energy in order to actually use this card. Ah, I take it back. Hey, Foul Strike. Destroy target creature with flying. Rainforest 2. Oh, instant that destroys target creature flying. I can discard this card and put 2+1/+1 counters on target creature. Alright, this is pretty good. Yeah, yeah. I can destroy a creature flying. Yeah, That's really good for green decks. And then, if I and there's no and then if I don't want to do that, I can just put +1/+1 counters on my bears. So I'm like, all right, pretty good. And I got this common card again. Oh no, I have 3 of these now. I have 3 of these cards. I have 3 of these. Like what is with this? Like what is with this card? It's like no. Like I know this is like foreshadowing for like Bloomborough, but I'm like no. It's like I want green, not white. Okay, more lands. Hey, another Eldrazi. It's the same one. No, it's the same pig one. They're like, I'd like something different, but oh well. Pirate Rebirth. Return target artifact or creature card from my graveyard to my hand. Then this card deals damage equal to that creature's mana value up to one target creature or planeswalker. Alright, pretty good for Rakdos. Pretty good. Hey, another uncommon that I got a foiled for. Wow, my luck is not. Wow, the moment I pulled out that green rare, it's like, well, my luck just went downhill. Okay, hydroelectric specimen. When it enters the battlefield, I may change the target of target instant or sorcery with a single target. With a single target to this card. Oh, it has flash. Nice. Watch, I use this. Oh, it's a land at the end. Oh, I had to pay 3 life. If I don't, it enters tapped. Alright, that's pretty good, you know. That's pretty good. It's only 3 life. It's not that much. So, yeah, this is pretty good. It has flash, so I can, like, hey, if you play counter spell, I can just put this card in. This is great for, like, countering a counter spell. Nice. And victimized. Alright, I already have this card. Okay. Warren Soul Trader. I pay 1 life, sacrifice another creature, and I create a treasure token. Oh, this is a rare. I didn't realize. I thought this was uncommon at first. Yeah. Warren Soul Trader. That's it. Warren Soul Trader. So I pay 1 life, oh, it doesn't say pay 1 life a turn. Just pay 1 life, sacrifice another creature, and then create a treasure token. Alright. I didn't realize black got treasure tokens, but hey, that's pretty nice. Oh, another rare. Winter Moon. I got Winter Moon. Don't know what it does yet. Oh, Winter Moon. Players can't untap more than one. Wait, what? Players can't untap more than one non-basic land during their untap phase. Is it? Is this card just stalling? Like you can just stall the game, halt the game, because you can't untap more than one creature. Oh wait, so players can't untap more than one non-basic land. Okay, so like all your dual lands or triple lands or tri lands. Okay, so it stops. Okay, so this basically just stops all of your what is it? Any commander player that plays more than one land. So it's like using those one land, like those dual lands, tri lands. That's pretty good. Just stalls them out. Hey, Meltdown. Destroy each artifact with mana value X or less. You know, I guess that's kind of good, but I don't really play with red, so it's like, okay, never mind. Hey, got a fish. It's a horrifying looking fish, but good for you. I never got a fish token or like a fish card, so it's like, hey, good for me. Alright, when this creature dies, create a 6/6 blue whale creature token with when this whale dies, create a 9/9 blue kraken creature token. I don't think I got a card that allows me to summon a fish, so you know. And that's what it is. I got 2 rares that, I don't think I can play that well. Alright, another. Let's try this out of the pack. Maybe I should get rid of the white, the white, this one, just so the camera can work better. But it is what it is. The setup is what it is. All right, let's see what I get. All right, inspired adventure. Okay, a plane and enters the battlefield. I either get 3 energy, put 1+1+1 counter on a creature, or I can create a 1/1 servo artifact creature. Hey, I finally got something that can actually work with my servo that I got from the other packs. That's a free token. Hey, Adventurer's Axe. Alright, and when it enters the battlefield, get 2 energy. And then when it enters the battlefield, I attach it to target creature I control. Target creature gets 2. Okay, +2. Okay, just +2 to attack, and I have to pay 2 energy. Okay. So that's not gonna be good. Merfolk. What does Merfolk do? Alright, Tempest Harvester enters, get 2 energy, pay 1. draw a card and then discard a card. All right, that can be pretty well. That's pretty good. Hey, got a green. Yes. All right. Looking for my greens. Oh, it's a colossal dread mass. Looking for a living creature. All right. So when it equips to a creature, get +1/+1. It has trample. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think it's. This is not going to my bear deck. I can go into a Phyrexian deck, but I don't have any good Phyrexian, so it's like, alright, not that good of a green. Hey, got a zombie. Retrofitted Transmogrant. Return this, tap 4, return this card to my graveyard, to the battlefield, tasked with two +1/+1 counters. Okay, so when it comes back, it comes with a 3/3. Okay, that's good for a zombie deck. That's actually really good. Because it can keep coming back. It doesn't say like only once per turn or like if there's no limit to it. You can just keep destroying it and then coming back. All right, that's very good. Oh, Mander Blue Kite. All right, it's another living weapon one. Okay, so it gets +1/+1. It has flying. Okay, so pretty good. It creates a Phyrexian token you can attach it to. Pretty good for just having a +1/+1 flying on the first turn, and then you just equip it later, and it costs 4 to equip, but it gives you creatures flying, so that's actually really good. Okay, so Sneaky Snatcher flying. When you draw a card, when you draw your third card in a turn, you return. Uh, what's it? You return. Oh, when you draw your third card in a turn, return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. All right, very good. Oh hi, Claude. Oh hi, Claudia Morris's. Oh, shiny. Yeah. I did get a couple of foil cards that are shiny, but if you're talking about like the screen setup, yes, it's mainly just because my camera just like it just autoed to this type of setup. So like I know I can manually change some of the webcam prompts, but like I don't know if my webcam's like set to global or what was it like just like individual. But yeah, it is what it is. Like hopefully if I get rid of this hopefully some of the packaging, if I can get rid of some of the white, maybe the screen will be better. But yeah, hopefully I can get some other shiny foil cards in this in a couple of packs. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Love that emoji use. All right, let's go for another card. Spawn Gang Commander. All right, hey, oh my God, it's an Eldrazi. Nice, got another Eldrazi card. Oh, but it's red though. Fire in the hole. Yeah, it is. Fire in the hole. But I don't think I'm ever gonna use this card, mainly because I don't have a red goblin deck. So it's like, I mean, I did have a red goblin deck when I played the beta version of Magic the Gathering Arena, but like for this one, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be using this just because red Eldrazi's aren't really that viable or even useful in that matter. So it's like, oh, okay, so when I cast this card, I create 3/0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature tokens with sacrifice of this creature, add 1 colorless mana, and then tap 1 colorless mana and then another colorless mana to sacrifice an Eldrazi spawn. Oh, sacrifice an Eldrazi spawn gang commander. Wait, what? Oh, sacrifice an Eldrazi creature. Spawn gang commander deals 2 damage to any target. Okay, that's what I mean. I got confused by the colon, so I'm like, wait, is that a creature name? It's like, wait, but this is the wrong creature. Oh wait, no, never mind. It's a sacrifice one Eldrazi. Oh, did you see Ultraman? If you're talking about the Netflix one, so Claudia, if you're talking about the Netflix Ultraman series, I've only ever watched the one with the baseball one. The one where what was it, Lucasfilm, or the one that helped by Lucasfilm, or I was it ILM? The one where he was raising the kaiju baby. I seen that one. I have not seen the other ones, but like specifically the TV show one where if they do the 3D, it's 3D animation, but it's the one where was it? It's Ultraman, but he doesn't like grow big. It's like more of the Kamen Rider and Power Ranger one. I've seen clips of that one. It's the one with the multiple seasons, I believe. Kamen Ultraman Ultra or something like that. Okay. I don't know what you mean by that, but if you're talking about the animation, I would say the TV one is like when it comes to the animation, the battle scenes in the TV one is a lot better. Just I enjoy some of the action scenes in that one versus the movie version with the baby and the what was it, the dragon? Like, yeah, what was it, the one where he's a baseball star? I would say, yeah, I with the baseball star one, I would probably admit it has the better story, like the more emotional, heart wrenching story compared to the, um, the one where they made it for Netflix television. But yeah, because that one had the movie definitely had the bigger budget. It does look more fancier. So if you're into your big spectacles, I recommend that. It has a good family story when it comes to Ultraman. So it's one of the few ones that doesn't just it doesn't just go like Monster of the Week. It's like, oh, there's actually more to this. But I was kind of disappointed by like, oh, the true enemy all along was the humans we met on the way. So I'm like, oh, whatever. Oh, English or Spanish? Yeah. I only watched the English one. The Netflix Ultraman. I only watched the English one. I didn't even know they had a Spanish version. Yep. So we're gonna go back to doing more. Gonna go back to showing more of these cards off. Yep. So charitable levy. Okay. Not. Oh, there's like uncommon for two. Non-creature spells cost one less. Oh, non-creature spells. What? Oh, yeah, don't really know what you mean by that. Whose movie is gay? Like, don't really know what you mean by that. English or Spanish, but like, I basically just watched both of them in English. Are you saying which movie is gayer? I would say the movie version, the one with the baby. If you're talking about like the flamboyancy of it, yeah, the newer one that came out recently with the baby kaiju. If that's to answer your question. Okay, so yeah, so Cerebral Levy, it costs. Okay, so non-creature spells, so instant sorcery, enchantments, auras, they cost one more to cast. Whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, put a collection counter on Cerebral Levy. Then, if there are three or more collection counters on it, I sacrifice it. If I do, draw a card. Then I may search my library for a plans card, put it onto the battlefield tap, then shuffle. Alright, so more card draw for white. That's pretty good. Takes a couple of turns to takes a couple of turns or even a couple of spells to actually get it right. But it's pretty good. Makes your opponents harder to cast their spells. It's gonna stall the game. Might put in a white deck. Oh, when mindless conscription uncommon. And when it enters the battlefield, whenever I draw my third card each turn, amass zombies 3. Alright, so a zombie generator. Oh, cool, a land. A blue land and sink into stupor. I return target spell or non-land permanent an opponent controls to its owner's hand. Alright, that's pretty good. Regular blue spell. That's pretty solid. Oh, buried alive. Search my library for up to 3 creature cards and put them into my graveyard. Alright, go Gary Mill. Way to go. Ooh, I got a Nadu. Ooh, we got a Civic card. Blue and, was it? Green and blue. Oh, okay, so creatures I control have, whenever this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability, reveal the top card of my library. If it's a land card, put it onto the battlefield. Otherwise, put it into my hand. And this it. Oh, it triggers twice each turn. Nice. Okay, I mean, I'm happy by the low cost and then the as flying. Okay, so it's a land generation card. Okay, drawing, but you can put more lands into the battlefield pretty good. No, yeah, I got a Nadu. Don't know if it's good or not, but it's Simic, so that's pretty good and draws me cards. So I'm happy with that. Nadu. All right, nesting. Oh, we got a foil land, but it's uncommon, so that's pretty good. Add one, move a counter from target permanent you control onto another target permanent. Activate only as a sorcery. All right, that's pretty good. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Hey, I got an Eldrazi token. Nice. I got an Eldrazi token on this one. Oh, well, okay. So I got some Eldrazi cards. That's pretty nice. Let's go with this white one now. Whoop. All right, play. Oh, play. Okay, so these are the lands. You know, I can I can use these to build a deck. Hopefully build a deck with them if I'm going to play some other archetype. So yeah, always good with more lands. Not to mention the artwork looks pretty. So if you're into art, which I am. So I'm like, yeah, I might just want to swap out some of my forests with the fancier forests. Okay, it's just more lands, more lands. Wait, what? Oh, oh, okay. So you get one rare card that comes with it. Oh, power balance. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, which may reveal the top card of my library. Oh, whenever an opponent casts a spell, I may reveal the top card of my library. If I do, I may cast this card without paying its mana cost. Okay. Oh, wait, what? Hold on. That's confusing. So it's a 2 red. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, okay, I may reveal the top card of my library, and if I do, I may cast that card without paying its mana cost if the two spells have the same mana value. Wait, that doesn't seem pretty good. I'm trying to still wrap my head around what this card does. Power balance. Huh. Whenever an opponent casts a spell. Oh, it's an enchantment. Okay. So it's literally just luck of the draw then. Okay, yeah, well, that's basically worthless. Hey, ooh, this is a shiny. Ooh, shiny forest. Shiny island too. Alright, got them foil ones. Well, that was a bust when it came to my free rare from the gift pack. But hopefully these boosters will actually, hopefully these boosters will do a lot better. Okay, so I guess my camera doesn't pick up foils that good, that well. Yeah. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to place them downwards so it doesn't really do any glaring. Ooh, and smelting charge bug. Okay, when smelting charge bug enters the battlefield, I can gain some energy counters, but then when it attacks, I may pay one. If I do, okay, another target. If you do, another target attacking creature gets +1 and gains menace. Okay, I would say that's better than expected. Serum Visionary. When it enters the battlefield, I draw a card and then I scry one. Alright, yeah, pretty good for a blue card. Hey! Finally got a green Eldrazi again. Green Eldrazi, let's go. Alright, Eldrazi Repurposer. When you cast this card and when it dies, create a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature token with sacrifice this creature, add 1 colorless mana. That's pretty good. You know, mana dork's always pretty appreciated. Pretty happy with that. No bears though. Gravedigg, choose one. Target player creates a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. Entwined. Zombies generator. Pretty good. Jolted Awake. Alright, choose up to 1 target artifact or creature card in your graveyard, and I get 2 energy. Alright. Then you pay an amount of 1. Oh, you pay an amount of energy equal to that of the card's mana value. If I do, return it from my graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, so return stuff, but I have to play energy. That's kind of sucks. Oh, I already got this card already. Never mind. Oh, Flying Bird. Archbound Condor. Okay, when it modular 3. Okay, of course, it's a bird that has flying. When it enters, when another artifact enters the battlefield under my control, target creature an opponent controls gets -1/-1 to end of turn. Alright, not that great. Not that great. Hey! Oh my god, dude, it's a beast. It looks like a bear, though. It's an Eldrazi that looks like a bear. But it's an Eldrazi beast and it's green. I'm like, no, it should have been a bear. It looks like a bear. It's a Eldrazi beast that's a green with trample. It has trample on it. And it looks like a bear. And it's green. But it's a beast instead of a bear. It's an Eldrazi beast. So I'm like, oh my goodness. If only this is a bear, I can put it in my bear deck. When I cast the spell, if white colorless mana was spent to cast it, target opponent may put a creature card from their hand onto the battlefield. Oh no, never mind. If a colorless mana wasn't spent to cast it, then my opponent puts a creature card from their hand onto the battlefield. Oh wow, this card sucks. Amped Raptor. Alright, it's a dinosaur with energy effects. First strike, nice. When it enters the battlefield, I get 2 energy tokens. Then, if I cast it from my hand, exile cards on top of my library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast that card by paying an amount of energy equal to its mana value rather than paying its cost. Alright, so you can swap in energy for mana. Not really that good since it is energy. Guardian of the Forgotten, Vigilance. Whenever a modified creature I control dies, manifest the top card of my library. No. I don't want my cards to die, especially a modified creature I control. It's like, no, that especially not. Naelir's Nightblade. Whenever a token you leave, whenever a token you control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life, and I get 1 life. This might work well. Yeah, it works well with an elf deck. It can work well with a squirrel deck. Yeah, this is a pretty good one. Hey, Rakdos, rare. Ysmir Iron Eater, legendary creature demon. Affinity for artifacts. When Ysmir enters the battlefield, I draw X cards and I lose X life, where X is half the number of artifacts I control. Round it down. If I tap 4 using 1 red, I sacrifice an artifact. This card deals damage equal to the sacrifice creature's or sacrifice artifact's mana value to any target. I mean, it's an 8. This card's an 8 with a, I have to use artifacts in order to actually, deal extra damage. But, it's not. I don't think I'm gonna play this card. I'm glad I got this card, but I'm like, it's a rare. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna play it. Yeah, I already have this. I got it from the previous pack, but it's a shiny version. It's a foil. Why not? And then I got a swamp, and then an art, no art, an art card. Oh, so don't know what this is, but you know, well, this is like my guess, yeah, I guess this one's the pink one's a lot better than this one. Okay, okay, I think we got four more packs to go. We got some good green cards so far. I mean, I got a green land tutor. Alright, got this card already. Got Washdog. Got Hydra already. Oh, got this one too. Oh, wow, we're just going to repeat. Oh, wow, this is just a repeat. all my. Yeah, I already got all those common cards. Okay, now for the uncommons. Like, oh, that pack was disappointing. Enchant modify creature. Alright, enchanted creature gets +3/+3, has vigilance and reach. Oh, this is gonna be really good for my bear deck. And it only costs a 2 forest. It has Umbra armor. If enchanted creature will be destroyed, instead remove all damage from it and destroy this aura. Oh, this is really good for bears. Because it gives you reach and vigilance. So like your bears can actually block. Ooh, another Eldrazi. Eldrazi snake. Ooh, Hope Ender Quaddle. Oh, it has flash too. It's a blue one that has flash. When I cast the spell, when you cast the spell, counter target spell an opponent controls unless they pay one. Oh, so it's like a counter spell. Nice. Yeah, it's flying. So I'm like, aha. So screw you, everyone that's on land. Declaration of Evasian. Search my library for a card, exile it face down, then shuffle. Turn the exile card face up. If it's a creature card, I lose life equal to its mana value. I may put the exile card onto the battlefield if it's a creature card. If you don't put it onto the battlefield, put it into its owner's hand. Alright, so it's a worse tutor. It's basically a tutor that you have to wait 3 turns for. Okay, oh, I got a dual lands creature card. Oh no, a dual lands instant card. Until end of turn, double target creature's power and against first strike. Alright, that's a pretty good card for playing equipments. Well, you playing equips or you just need that extra damage. Hey, Emerald Medallion, green. Oh my god, this is amazing for my bear. I got Emerald Medallion and I'm playing a bear deck in Commander. This is amazing. Green spells you cast cost one less to cast. What a go! I thought I was gonna get crap. I'm like, no, this is amazing. For my green spells, for my bears, it's like, aha, we can, like, you get to be summoned out earlier, and then you get to be board wiped earlier too. Unfortunately, hey, another rare. I got another. Oh, this is my first rare Eldrazi. My first one, like my first rare Eldrazi card. But unfortunately, it's a red. I'm like, no. It's like I'm happy I got an Eldrazi. It's a red Eldrazi. Eldrazi Linebreaker. Trample at the beginning of combat on your turn. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control gains haste, gets plus X until end of turn, where X is the number of Eldrazi you control. Alright, this card basically only works well in the what was it? This card only really works well if I play it in a 5-color Eldrazi deck. Hey, got another one of those tapped search lands. Okay, but this one is red. Okay, so complete my collection, and then I got a zombie. Oh boy. Alright, let's go for another booster. See how well we do with this one. Hey, that's something, a new common. Thraben Charm. Choose one. This card deals damage equal to twice the number of creatures you control to target creature. Destroy target enchantment. Exile any number of target players' grave. Oh, exile any number of target players' graveyards. Oh, so I can target all four, oh no, all three of my opponent's graveyards in one turn. Oh, this is shut down Golgari decks or graveyard decks. Nice. But I mainly just wanted for the destroy target enchantment. Okay. Hey, new card. New comment. Thriving Skyclaw. When it enters the battlefield, get 3 energy. When it attacks, I may pay 3, and I may put a +1/+1 counter on it. Okay, never mind, that sucks. I pay 3 energy just to get a +1/+1 counter. Oh, other insignificance. Aura, Flash, Enchant Creature. Enchant Creature loses all abilities and has base attack and toughness 1/1. And tap for 3, exile, Enchanted Creature. Oh, wow. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, can I do the tap 3? No, yeah, I can do the tap 3. So if I tap for 3, I exile the Enchanted Creature. Nice. This is actually really good for a 2/2. Oh no, for a 2 mana cost card, that's very good. Hey, finally got another green. Gifted the Viper. Put a +1/+1 counter, a reach counter, and a death touch counter on target creature. Then untap it. Why is this so? This is a 1 forest, and it's amazing what it does. That's just amazing. It's an instant for 1 forest. I put 1/1/1 counter, a reach counter, and a dust touch counter on target creature. Then I untap it, and it's an instant. Plus, it doesn't it's not end of turn. Oh, this is really good. I can put this in a bear. I can definitely put this on a bear. Okay, a Cursed Marauder. When it enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a non-token creature. Alright, regular zombie effect, never mind. Dog Umbra. Flash, enchant creature. As long as another player controls enchanted creature, it cannot attack or block. Otherwise, Dog Umbra has Umbra armor. Okay, not really that great because it gives that creature Umbra armor. Hey, see, this is another, searching my land card. That's pretty good. Pretty good for this. If I ever need if I ever play a 5 land deck, this is pretty good. More lands to use to search my library. Glyph Elemental. Bestow landfall. When a land enters the battlefield under my control, put a +1/+1 counter on Glyph Elemental. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 counter for each +1/+1 counter on Glyph Elemental. Alright, pretty bad. Ooh, green card. Collective Resistance. Okay, so it's escalate using 1 green mana, choose 1 or more. Destroy target artifact, destroy target enchantment. Target creature gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Oh, this is really good. Oh, and you can activate all 3. That's really good. Oh, glad I got that one. Hey! Fox Samurai, Golden Tail Trainer. Aura and equipment spells I cost. Aura and equipment spells you cast cost X less to cast, where X is the Golden Tail Trainer's power. And then whenever, Tail Trainer attacks other modified creatures you control, gain +1/+1 to end of turn, where X is the number of Golden Trainer's power. Okay, it's not that great. I'm not going to be using it. Ooh, Meteoric Mace. This, equipped creature gets +4 power and then has trample. Okay, never mind. Hey! Amphibian Downpour. I wonder what this does. Oh, it's Flash. Oh, it's a Storm card. Oh, it's a Enchant creature. Oh, enchanted creature loses all abilities and is a blue frog creature with base power and toughness 1/1. Oh, so it's a storm version of the Frogify. Nice. Oh, so I can basically enchant as much creatures as I want if I get the perfect storm setup. And I got Phyrexian Germ. Oh, that's cool. Phyrexian token. And then Swamp and, Shiny Dog. Oh, well. I got one rare in that one, but it is a Storm Frogify. Nice. Alright, we're down to our last three. Hopefully, we get something good out of them. I'm happy so far. I mean, I got a cup. So the thing is, I only got a rares. I don't have any mythics. This only gave me rares, no mythics at all. So I'm like, I'm disappointed. Expel the unworthy. Go with a kicker card. Choose target creature with mana value 3 or less. If this spell was kicked, instead choose target creature. Okay, so basically need to kick it to make it good. Exile the chosen creature, and then its controller gains life equal to its mana value. Okay, so if you really just want to exile it, go for this card. Glimpse the impossible. Oh, exile the top three cards. Okay, that's a lot to say, and I'm running out of juice in my voice. Probably won't play this card. Hey, the blue that does. Oh, that's a blue that's a void. And that's, it's something that does Eldrazi. Unfathomable truths. Huh. Wonder what this does. So it's draw three cards and create a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn token with sacrifice this creature, add one colorless mana. Alright, so it's a it's Eldrazi draw card. That's pretty good. Malevolent Rampage. Reveal the top four cards of your library. You may put a permanent card from them among in, reveal for top four cards, you may put a permanent card from among them into your hand. Put the rest into your grave. Oh no, into your graveyard. Create a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature token with sacrifice this creature. Add one colorless mana. Yeah, I can't put that into my deck, but that can go well into an Eldrazi deck. Ooh, Jawsclaw. Living weapon. Okay, equip it. Equip creature gets +1/+1. And when it attacks, each opponent loses 1 health. Yeah, okay. That's good for black. Hey, I'm collecting all of these sacrifice lands. Hey, another sack land. Hey, Furnace Hellkite, a dragon. I got my first dragon. Yay, it's an uncommon. Hey, affinity for artifacts. It gains, tap one red. It gains +1 to attack until end of turn. Well, that sucks. Quest for the Necropolis. Okay. When a land enters the battlefield under my control, put a quest counter on on this card. Tap 6, sacrifice this card. Put target creature card from my graveyard onto the battlefield under my control. This ability costs 1 less active for each quest counter on this card. Activate only as a sorcery. Oh, okay, so this is only really good if I have a lot of black lands. Oh. Yep, never mind. Oh, cool. Got another land and creature card combination. When Boggart Traveler enters the battlefield, exile target player's graveyard. Okay, not that great. Okay, so it's one of those special lands. Barbarian Ring. Tap, add 1 red mana. Barbarian Ring deals 1 damage to me. Oh no. Threshold. Tap 1 red and tap this card. Sacrifice Barbarian Ring. It deals 2 damage to any target. Activate only if 7 or more cards are in your graveyard. Well, this land sucks. That's cool. It bamboozled me to thinking it had a great great effect because of the artwork. But I'm like, nope. Ooh, wonder what happened. Wow, the bloom is just like whoosh. That's like wow. It's like the overexposure just went kablutz. Oh my god. Maybe, I guess the room got brighter somehow? Huh. Ooh, Spy Master's Vault. So when Spy Master Vault enters the battlefield, enters the battlefield tapped unless I control a swamp. Okay, so I got Spy Master's Vault. Yeah, so tap it, add 1 swamp or 1 black mana. Tap 1 swamp and discard. And then target creature I control connives X, where X is the number of creatures that died this turn. Huh. Oh, I draw X cards, then discard X card. And then I put a +1/+1 counter on that creature for each non-land card discarded this way. Okay. And I already got this common. I got a copy and then a island. Yeah, I think this was my worst one yet, the Spy Master Vault. I don't think that's pretty good when it comes down to decks that I use. Alright, my last regular, play booster. Got some pretty good green cards, but not the best, no mythic. It's all rares. Ooh, Eldrazi, a new one. Devoid, this card, this card has no color. Kicker, 3 colorless. If it was kicked, it enters the battlefield with 2+1/+1 counters and a trample counter on it, and with haste. Alba's red. Ooh, got a blue Eldrazi. Yes. When you cast this card, tap up to one target creature and put a stun counter on it. Ooh, nice. And it has reach. Nice. Hey, got a green finally instead of all blacks or reds. 3, okay, adapt 2. Modified creatures you control have trampled. Okay, that costs way too much to give trample. Oh, Dread Drinker Vampire. It has lifelink. Tap 2, adapt 1. When one or more +1/+1 counters are put on this creature, it gains menace until end of turn. Alright, that's basically useless. Ooh, Nyxborn Unicorn. Bestow 4, and then Mentor, and enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has Mentor. Uh, ooh, new Eldrazi, and it's a blue one too. Okay, so it has Vigilance. Whenever I cast or cycle Drown Yard Lurker, create a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature, and I can cycle this for 3. Never mind. Cranial Ram. Okay, I already have Cranial. Okay, I already know what that does. I already have a duplicate if get. Oh, Wormcoil Larva. Ooh, it's my first Phyrexian from this. Was it from this pack or from this set? When when Wormcoil Larva dies, create a 1/2 Black Phyrexian Worm artifact creature with Death Touch and a 2/1 Black Phyrexian Worm artifact creature token with lifelink. Okay, so it creates 2 worms with Death Touch, and then the other one has lifelink. Triton Wavebreaker. Bestow 2, and when this card. Oh, it's a Merfolk Wizard. Oh. Okay, so as long as. Yeah, as long as Triton Wavebreaker is a creature, okay, it has prowess. Enchant creature gets +1/+1, it has prowess. Oh, okay. Hey, got a black a tap dual land. That's also a spell. Okay, so Warlock Teaching. Search my library for an instant card or a card with flash. Ooh, oh my god. It's 4. It costs 4, but you can actually look for a card with flash in it. Reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle. Oh, that's a pretty good. That's an awesome tutor. Not to mention it's a land too. So it's like nice. Oh, I got my first mythic. But it's only the one of the worst color combinations out there. Yeah, I got my first mythic with probably the worst color combination. Coram, the Undertaker. Okay, so this card gets +1 to power, where X is the greatest power among creature cards in all grave. Oh no, it's a graveyard card. When this attacks, each player mills a card. During each of your turns, you may play a land and cast a spell from among the cards in your graveyard that are put there from the library. Okay, that sucks. Hey, I got a second rare. Nice. That's a blue. When you have Estrus Invocation, you may have this card enter the battlefield as a copy of enchantment you control, except it has at the beginning of your upkeep. You may exile this enchantment. If you do, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. Oh, so you can just constantly just, oh, this is basically just a copy card you can just keep using over and over again. Huh. Oh, we got another rare. One. Shifting Woodlands. Shifting Woodlands enters the battlefield tapped unless I control a forest. Add Okay, tap, add one forest delirium. Okay, tap two colorless and two forest. This card becomes a copy of target permanent card in your graveyard until end of turn. Activate only if there are four or more card types among cards in your graveyard. Oh, nice! Another gory card. That's nice. And I got a Salamander Drake. Ethereum Pyramider. It's an uncommon, but it's a foil uncommon. And this is basically adapt 4 for 7. 7 mana. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each other artifact you control. Okay, so I'm never going to use this. And my art card. Hey! It's a fish. Wait, it's a whale that transforms into clouds, and there's fish. There's fish on there. Okay. Yeah, still think this one. Still think this man is. Still think this one's the better art card. But, it is what it is. Alright, finally for the collector's booster. Alright, let's see what we get. I got one mythic so far, so okay. Oh, can we get more mythics? Or just any good green cards? I just want good green cards to put into my bear deck. Roscott Knight. Oh, planes. Vigilance. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact or enchantment card from among them and put them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. If you didn't put a card into your hand this way, put a +1/+1 counter on Roscott Knight. Okay, so it kind of sort of tutors to artifacts or enchantment cards, but it's a 5 cost, so it's like, ooh, never mind. Okay, never mind for this. I already have that. I already have this. I already have that common. Ooh, new. Ooh, Phyrexian Ironworks. Whenever I attack. Ooh, okay, so it's an artifact that whenever I attack, I get an energy counter. Pay 3, create a 3/3 colorless Phyrexian Golem artifact creature token, and only can activate as a sorcery. Alright. I mean, this is a good card in order to basically get energy tokens. Hey, got Stump Stomp. And it's a dual land for red and green. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. Okay, so it's a common green card. Hey, got a land, regular planes. Ooh, Tireless Provisioner. Elf Scout Landfall. When the land enters the battlefield under your control, create a food token or a treasure token. Okay, that's good for land, you know, foods. Metsistant Evangel. Phyrexian Human Cleric. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, proliferate. Okay, yeah, proliferating is pretty good. More tokens. Ooh, oh no. This is the Strixhaven card. Oh, I already have one of these. Never mind. Ooh, Exterminator Magmatch. Whenever you cast an Phyrexian Construct. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, that targets only a single non-land permanent opponent controls. If another opponent controls one or more non-land permanents that spell could target, choose one of those oh, okay. So it basically duplicates a spell, and it can regenerate itself. Okay, so this is only really good for a commander. Doesn't really, or this is only really good for multiplayer. So like if you're just down to one player versus another player, it basically sucks. Yeah, but oh, it's only a rare. Never mind. Ooh, got Ruby Medallion. Oh, it's the alternate art too. So this is red spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. I wish I got a Sapphire Medallion, but Ruby Medallion. So, oh, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I got an Eldrazi. A mythic Eldrazi. Co-select the broken reality. Oh my god. I was hoping for a Eldrazi mythic or like a rare night. Like, oh my god, the actual collector's pack got it. I got this. Oh, I think this is the most expensive card I've like picked up so far. It's like, yeah, Kozilek the Broken Reality. I don't think it's the best one because it's only a 9 at the top here. Like it only costs 9, and like I think yeah, it's because it only costs 9. It essentially isn't the best one. And because like was it the higher the mana cost or no Eldrazi, the better it is. So yeah, but hey, it's the alternate art. So when I cast the spell, up to two target player. When you cast the spell, up to two target players each manifest two cards from their hands. For each card manifested this way, you draw a card. Okay, so I draw a card if they actually have cards in their hand. Other colorless creatures you control get +3/+2. Oh, okay, so boosts it out, and you essentially. I mean, it's not the best Eldrazi, but you get a 9/9. You boost all your other Eldrazi up, and you essentially just you know just draw two cards. So I'm like, yeah. Oh, you draw up to four cards if they have two cards in their hands. Oh, so you potentially can get it four cards. All right, so I'm happy with this. I got an Eldrazi, a Mythic Eldrazi, Kozilek. It's not the best one, but it's something, all right. Oh, I was not expecting another rare. This is Pearl Ear Imperial Advisor. So, lifelink, enchanted spells that you cast have affinity for auras. Okay, enchantment spells you cast have affinity for auras. Whenever you cast an aura spell that targets a modified permanent you control, draw a card. Alright, this is the card generate. Okay, so you just draw a card, so that's nice. Okay, and I got a Phyrexian Germ. How nice. Yeah, I'm happy with my collector's set booster because I got this card. I got Kozilek. Oh, I'm at, cost me $20 extra just because it's a collector's booster, but I think it was worth it. I think this card basically allowed me. I think this card allowed me to essentially, you know, get a basically get back my investment, or I can actually create somewhat of a good or a decent Eldrazi with some of the commons Eldrazi and the uncommons I have. So yeah, I'm gonna now essentially what's it? I'm gonna now put those green cards into my bear deck. Yeah, I'm gonna now put the green cards in my bear deck. So alright, so this is my bear commander deck. Now, it's not really the greatest because it's bears. I use Azula. I use Azula Queen Among Bears as my commander, mainly because she's the best among all the bears for commanders. All the other ones I've seen so far are like multicolored bears, or legendary multicolored bears, or they don't actually work with bears. They just work with spells or like instants or sorceries. So like yeah, they're not really that great for a bear deck. So, okay, so let's see here. I'm gonna have to get rid of that one banned card I didn't know was banned. So, yeah, so Protean Hulk? Yeah, I'm getting rid of that one. Because I don't, what's it? I did not know Protean Hulk was banned. I just saw it on when I was building this deck, I just saw it on one of those deck lists. And then what was it? And then I saw like when I was searching cards to put into my bear deck, Protean Hulk was just one of those cards that allow you to just play. When it dies, you just get to just play or summon as many creatures you want. And I was like, oh, cool. I had the was it summon creatures or like not summon, but like was it search my library for any number of creature cards with converted mana cost 6 or less, and then put them into play. So like I don't know, my bears were just 2/2s, so I'm like, oh yeah, I can do that. That's a great card. But I'm like, oh well, that's a ban card. Okay, so can't really use it. Gonna have to take that card out, and yeah, this was the other bear commander, the alternative one. Ruxa, patient professor. Yeah, I don't think this is yeah, this don't think this card's pretty good for as a commander. Don't really know if you can see. Hopefully the camera doesn't pick up the glare. Yeah, so this one, when this card enters the battlefield or attacks, return target creature card with no abilities from your graveyard to your hand. So I can return a bear back into my hand, and then creatures cards with no abilities get +1/+1. So yeah, it makes my bears 3/3s. But the problem with that is I have to actually attack with this creature, meaning if this creature essentially dies, I basically lose that +1/+1. And you may have creature cards you control with no abilities assigned their combat damage as though they weren't blocked, which is pretty good abilities. The problem is, you mainly just want to use the first ability, which is just to get your bears back into your hand from the graveyard if they die. But the problem is, I have to attack with this card. The problem it's a 4/4 for cost 4, but when I attack with this card, it becomes tapped. So like you can just destroy instantly. And it's like it's not even a great, it's a 4/4, so it's like, oh, you know, it's if I go up against any, boss tier monsters or like, any enchanted monsters, yeah, it's like I'm dead. Not to mention it doesn't even have trample. This card doesn't have trample or reach, or even vigilance. So I'm like, if it's tapped and you play a card that destroys tap cards, it's like, well, it's gone. Or it doesn't have any hexproof either. Ooh. But it makes our bears stronger, so it's I have, not complaining. My bears are 2/2s, so like, oh, it makes my bears stronger. Might as well. And then I don't know. Maybe I'll get rid of a Garrix Uprising for it. You know, this card. So this card, Garrix Uprising, it has when it enters the battlefield, if I control a creature with power 4 or greater, I draw a card. Creatures I control have trampled, and then whenever a creature of power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under my control, I draw a card. I don't really care about the draw cards effect because my bears are not 4/4s. Like my bears don't have a power of 4, or they're not going to enter with a power of 4. I mainly just want the disenchantment for the second effect, where all my creatures have trample. And so, like, that's mainly why I want it, just for that trample effect. But I don't know. You know, it's like it has trample, but like I still would need to boost all of my creatures up to higher level. But yeah, we'll test it out during Commander if I can actually play it. Because like I said, bear decks they're all 2/2s, and like you basically need to boost them up in order to actually can do some damage. Oh, so you can play your bear early, but then it dies early because it's like it's like it's a 2/2 with no abilities, and like in Commander and Magic the Gathering, if a card doesn't have any abilities, it's essentially useless. It's essentially a useless card because it has no abilities at all. Like I'm pretty sure I can put Kozilek here into my bear deck, and it would do way better than the actual bears itself. Sure, other colorless creatures don't get the +3/+2, but if I give it trample, and then I get the 4 card draws, I'm like, that's better than what the bears give me because the bears, like my bear cards. Listen, let me try to get a random bear card out. Let's see here. Trying to find a bear card. Bunch of sorceries here. Oh, oh, wonderful. Oh, I don't think. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's right here. No wonder I couldn't find some of the bears I had right here. Oh yeah, yeah, like grizzly bear or like Barduvian bear. Like these bears don't have any type of like It's just flavor text. They don't have any like abilities, and they're like a I want to like they're 2/2s or like they're 4/3. I was like, yeah, they don't have any abilities, so I'm like pretty sure this Kozilek card would do way more damage. Well, I'm happy I got an Eldrazi. You know, it's not the best one, but you know, I'm happy that the Gacha Gods can kind of bless me with something, you know, something good that in the future I can use. What wouldn't mean a game, but you know, that's something I can definitely use. All right, so I'm gonna get rid of Protean Hulk because I remember playing this one time. I playing Protein Hook, and then I played it. Someone board wiped me, and then like, so here's the thing: I activated his ability, someone board wiped me after I played all my bears, and I essentially just lost the game because like, yeah, I couldn't play any cards because it's like, oh, they just wiped my board. Okay, ooh, yeah, Shifting Woodlands. That's a great card to bring back my bears from. I'll replace a land for it. Okay, yeah, trying to find some of the green cards that I can use. Oh, okay, that's some good green card right there. Ooh, Gift of the Viper. That's the one I really want to put because it gives my bears Death Touch. And like, you know what? Whee! Emerald Medallion. Really would have loved Sapphire Medallion. Okay, Lion Umbra. Uh, so disappointed. I am so disappointed in that Eldrazi that looked like a bear but wasn't a bear. It was a beast. It's a corrupted beast. You happy with that? It's like, no, I wanted it to be a bear. It's like, get that beast out of here. Okay, trying to find. Is that all? Just, yeah, because I don't think I got a lot of good green cards. Or like a lot of good alternate green cards. Except for that one, yeah, Flare of Cultivation. Because I remember a lot of green cards I got were quite limited. It's like I got a lot of black cards and a lot of red ones. I was surprised. Like, usually red isn't that popular. But I'm like, oh, I'm surprised I got some reds. Okay, pretty good. All right, so let's see what I can put into my deck. Really want to put Emerald Medallion. So, hopefully you can see it. So I really want to put Emerald Medallion into the deck. And then for my land, I definitely want to put the Shifting Woodlands. So Shifting Woodlands and then Emerald Medallion. And then, let's see, if I'm going to replace Protean Hulk, yeah, I don't have any creatures, that's the thing. This is a creature card. They're all either instants, sorcery, or an enchantment. I would say Flare of Cultivation just for that mana ramp and just for to get rid of the like lands in my deck. But like if I had to choose, then I'll do collective resistance. And then finally I would do Lion Umbra and then Gift of the Viper. Mainly because that's it. Gift of the Viper, while it's good, it can only target one creature and doesn't really give it that much protection, whereas Lion Umbra gives it protection. And then this one just gives it hexproof. So like, you know, hexproof are indestructible, so that one's really good. Okay, so yeah, I'll take Protean Hulk out, and then I'll uh, replace it with Emerald Medallion. Okay, let's see if I can get rid of some other cards. So I have Savage Swipe. So I have the reason why I have Savage Swipe is because it just has a bear on it. Like I'm making a bear deck, might as well just have a bear on it, just just for fun. Like it doesn't do anything good, but I'm like, hey, it's a bear. Hmm. Yeah, I can get rid of one forest. I just get rid of one forest. Get rid of one forest card in order to put this forest in. Can always have special more lands. Well, yeah, it's so hard. And like I have a oh yeah, probably should get rid of this one. It's oh I don't know, but like I have a Realm Walker card mainly because like there's not a lot of bears that I can use. Like the bear cards are so limited that like what was it like they're so like the bear cards are so limited and majority of them don't have any effects at all that I'm like might as well use a changeling and pretend it's a bear. Because, the bear cards are like, their effects aren't that great. Not to mention, it's like, not, okay, I can get rid of some of these creature cards. You know, Harmonize, Isan the Wandering Bard, Woodland Bellow, they're not really bears. I just put them because they kind of look like bears, but yeah, they're not really much bears. I'll get rid of Isan. Yeah, it's not that great. Yeah, I got Grizzly Bear. So I got the card Grizzly Bear. But like I was confused at first, like, wait, Grizzly Bear doesn't have any abilities. Cause look at the freaking flavor text. It's so long. So I thought it had an ability, but I'm like, wait, no, that's not correct. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of Wild Pear. I'm probably shared summons. Mainly because my bear deck doesn't really matter when it comes down to finding more bears. Just because there's so much limited bears out there. I think I think it's more important for me to protect my bears since shared summon, search for two creature cards with different names and then put them into my hand and then a wild pair. Whenever a creature comes into play, if I played it from my hand, I may search my library for a creature card with the same total number, power, and toughness, so 2/2, and then put it onto a play. But it's the 6 cost mana card in order to play in order to find a 2/2 bear. So I'm like, yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah, get rid of these three in order to get find my bear. Then put it for Flare of Cultivation. Do Collective Resistance. Give it Indestructible. And then you have Umbra Armor. That way I can give it a little bit more protection. And then for this one, I mean, only thing I would want from it is literally just the reach and the death touch. I mean, I could untap it, but I'm like, it's like I'm killing my bear off anyways because of the death touch. Because like, yeah, my bear is just gonna become a 3/3. So it's like it's not something that can be useful. I can probably replace it with a Bow of Nili because attached creature has death touch, but this bow essentially gives it if I tap it for 2, and then this card, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, and or bow. I can put a +1/+1 counter on a bear, or this bow deals 2 damage to target creature with flying, or I gain 3 life, or I put up 4 target cards from my graveyard onto the bottom of my library in any order. It does essentially the same thing. It just it just gives me back my bears, but into the library instead of the battlefield, which kind of sucks. But it's like, you gotta balance it somehow. Might as well just take both Lee out. I was like, didn't really get any bears, but I got something. Got River Bear. It has Island Walk, but the the amount of people that play blue that can use it against, it's like, I don't know. A lot of people now are playing. What's it? A lot of people I see now are playing black just because of how good black is. Oh, hello. Oh, hi, hi, Sapphire Tribezi. Hi, welcome in. Uh, I have opened all of the packs already. I'm just now, just putting some of the cards that I opened into my Bear Commander deck, which is which I use Azula for. Azula, Queen of the Bears. She's the best bear commander out there. I know there are other bear commanders, and I have one in the deck as an alternative, but she's the best one because she's the one that basically, does the most damage. She essentially just does the most damage. So that's why I kind of, I use her because, she boosts my bear up by a +2, 2 +1/+1 counters, and then I can just destroy some of my opponent's creatures without having to actually, fight them. So I don't have the chance of losing my bears during combat. Okay, let's see if I can. I think that's it. Let's see if I can put some of the what's it, commander, some of the white cards in, like the colorless cards. So I got rid of 6 cards. So I placed 6 of them with the Modern Horizon 3 cards. What? Hold on. Let's. What? Oh, is my volume not on? Oh no, it's on. Okay, great. I can hear myself. I was like, sorry, Sapphire, if you couldn't hear me. I was like, oh, I thought it was on, but like, okay. Yeah, just double check right now. It should be on. Well, welcome in. Hopefully you see the ending part of this stream as helpful or entertaining. Okay, so probably I can probably put this card in the tireless provisioner. It has landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield under my control, create a food token or a treasure token. I can use the treasure token is pretty good, but it's not a bear. That's the thing. It's not a bear, so it's not that great. Hmm. Yeah, I don't have. I'm checking all of my greens. I mean, I have this green spell, this green creature, but like, he costs too much. Not to mention, he's a common that doesn't really do much, and like, he just costs way too much just for not a really good effect. And then an Eldrazi card. Like, I have an Eldrazi card that basically allows me to mill some of my deck in order to get a mana ramp, but it's like, it's a bear deck. I don't want to mill my cards. It's like, milling with bears is awful. It's like, I don't think I have. I mean, I have a Hydra, but like, it kind of says it where it's like, yeah, Hydras and bears don't work well together. I mean, Foil Strike. I mean, this card, I destroy target creature with flying. Yeah, it's good, but I already have reach in the deck. And then, Eldrazi Repurposer. It gives me more mana dorks, but it's like, it's just regular mana dorks. I mean, the best I can get is Nesting Ground, but I can move I mean, for Nesting Ground, it's good for removing the +1/+1 counters you know, if a creature of mine dies, but it's not instant though. That's the thing. So I can't combo off of it. It's not instant. Well, let me there's that. And then what is it? And then yeah, I think that's it. Oh, I have a colossal dread mask, which is essentially, it's colossal dread mask. Essentially, it gives +6/+6 and trample, but it costs 6 to summon and then 5 to equip. So I'm like, no. And then Winter Moon just stalls the game, but it's like, I mean, my bears don't really benefit from it. And then Warp Tusker, it's just, it costs 7, and it doesn't really do much besides, making a mana dork. So I'm like, yeah, it's not that great. I can't see myself putting it in just to create one mana dork. And yeah, I think that's it. I don't have any. Oh, I have Evolution Witness. It's a mutant, elf mutant, but it's what is it? It only puts +1/+1 counters on it, and you know I can return a permanent card from my graveyard to my hand, but I have cards that do it way better. So yeah, it's just it's not that great. Uh, I'm pretty happy with what I got. I got a Kozilek. You know, we got a good Kozilek card. It's a mythic. It's not the best, but I'm happy with it. And yeah, hopefully everyone enjoyed this impromptu stream. It wasn't really scheduled or anything. I just thought did for fun. Just did it because like hey, I hit the 4,000 subscriber milestone. Might as well just do something. Just like hey, acknowledge it at least. And yeah, hopefully my package for the Occupy Rangers was it my package for the Occupy Rangers uh, uh like the sugar arts, and like the shoe arts figures arrive on time, and I can do this before the subscriber numbers keep increasing. So like hopefully I can do it and be like, hey, here's the 4,000 special. 4,000 subscriber special. Thank you so much for paying attention to me, giving me a chance on YouTube. So like yeah, hopefully everyone likes it. I got I got some great cards from this pack. Got got some good green cards, even though they were uncommon and commons. Thank you for thank you for tuning in, and yeah, I'll see you next time. I should probably schedule these streams, but it's like, hey, I'm just testing it out, and as you can see from my camera setup right here, that it's not the best. I made everything way too bright. I think my lights are just like way too bright when it comes down to how this house is built. So like yeah, I might need to actually have one of those like those black shading things or like the black light blockers just to make everything not so white. I'm like, oh my god, you can barely see my arms. All right, so yeah, thank you again everyone for tuning in. I am so sorry for how the camera is so bright. Next time I'll definitely try to make it better. And yeah, thank you again. Hopefully you tune in for the Occupy Rangers review video when that happens. But yeah, all right, see you next time, everyone. All right, have a nice rest of your night. Bye. All right, bye.